Hi there, this is your old pal, Cousin Zed. I got something I'd like to talk about to y'all. I don't know if y'all knows, but sometimes the truth is hard to swallow. Sometimes, your best girl's been running around. She's with Jethro or Jed down the road. And you don't want to believe it, but it's true. And the only thing you can do is get the photos or get some video or catch her in the act. But I tell you what, here in Thailand, there's a lot going on. And I understand it's a difficult situation. However, there are two sides to every coin. Unless you get one of them trick coins that has one side or two sides. I don't know how that works. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. But I never did understand magic. What I will say is this. I think the Thai government here, started out, and of course, they didn't want people dying, dropping like flies. They didn't want that happening. And I think in the beginning things were good. Now I wasn't here. My partner Scotty was here, but I wasn't here. But what I know, they did a good job. Not too many cases, not too many people getting sick. Now, I said this before. I comes from Gator country. Where I comes from, the gators eat that virus alive. They don't care. It don't bother them none. And I tell you what, it don't bother old Zed either. I'll be just fine. You know where I was living before. You know why I'm saying that. Alright, let me continue. Because I know y'all want to hear what I got to say. How did I get like this? Zed, where did you come from? No, I'm not like schizophrenic and I got 18 different voices in my head. No. What was I saying, damn it? I can't remember. Too much moonshine in me. I think they started out trying to do the right thing. I think now they're overwhelmed. They got the program. They know what they're trying to do. I believe in them doctors. Most doctors don't go to school for 10 or 16 years or whatever it is so that they can just give out phony information. Now, I don't know about that Dr. Fauci because I heard all kinds of rumors about him. But I'll just take it at face value. Let me spit a little knowledge your way coming from Mama. Not everybody does things your way. Not everybody wants the exact same thing that you do, and they ain't willing to give up the same things either. Now, sometimes, I got to say, sometimes people are shit. And that's the truth. You know the old 80-20 rule? 80% of people are probably decent folk. 20% of the people, they're just a bunch of shitheads. I agree with that. However, I don't think there's some big conspiracy, at least not yet I don't believe this, from what I've seen and what I read, from what I knows, and I'm a simple man, I'm going to say things will work out. I believe the Lord will make things work out for all of us. I sure hope so. I think we're going to get through this. I think we all going to get vaccinated at some point. Might be a year or two. Things are going to slowly get back. And we might not like the world we live in. Well, I ain't liked the world we live in for a long time. I sure in the hell didn't like when they started doing that thing at the... Listen, I used to bring my little pet gator through. And I didn't have a problem with him. I just put him in my pocket. Nobody checked me. There were no problems. Nowadays, they want to pat me down. They want to get in there to my private parts and everything. They want to open my bags up. You got a computer there, Mr. Zed? What's your name, Mr. Zed? What do you think my name is? It's Zed, you dummy. You big dummy. Can't even carry my pet gator in my pocket. Ever since them 9/11 fellas did a number on the U.S. in there, that's a travesty. Now we got the U.S. government. It's like they're picking our pocket. That's what they're doing. They're picking our pocket. Okay? Every step you take, you got to do this, you got to do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. Listen, my mama and papa were the only ones who told me what to do when I was a little boy. I knew the policemen's, and I knew that some of the other folk, they had to say over me because I was a youngin', and I did not have the right to challenge them. When you're an adult, yeah, you can challenge them. I give you that. You can challenge all you want. But most of the time, it ain't gonna get you nowhere, because they don't give a shit. That's how it works. That's the way of the world. I'm spitting out some knowledge for you folk right now. I hope you just listen. It's easy for me. I'm a guest here, sorta, I guess. You could call me a guest. And this ain't my country. My country's America. America! I understand there's gonna be some problems. But you know what? If I went back to America, I can guarantee you there'd be some problems. When I was a little boy, we had all kinds of problems with the police. We had them coming, trying to steal our moonshine, even trying to take my gator farm away from me. They had a problem that I had pet gators. I didn't like that. The gators is my friend. They don't put up with no nonsense, and neither does old Zed. Anyway, I hope I got my point across here. There's some good people, and then there's some bad people. I think the government, sometimes, they're just like any other normal folk. They got their heads up their asses. And sometimes, they don't know how to pull it out. Sometimes, they're just like spinning the wheel, the roulette wheel, like, you know, the ones you see in Vegas. They're just spinning the wheel. Hey, maybe we win, maybe we don't. They don't know what the hell to do. They're just like you and me going, that's a tough decision. What am I supposed to do? Now that might sound like I'm giving them the easy way out. That might sound like I'm forgiving them for everything. Well, listen, they's human. I don't always like what they do. I don't always agree what they do. But you know what? At the end of the day, I go to sleep, I wakes up, I can go walk around, I can do what I want. And if it gets any worse, it's time to get on back to my farm in Florida. I need to get on back to see my gators. Them crocodiles ain't the same here as they are back in the United States. In the US of A, we got gators. Alligators. We ain't got no crocodiles. Crocodiles got bad attitudes. The crocodiles, they're completely different. The gators, let me tell you, the gators in Florida, you keep them feed, they're your best friend. You ain't gotta work, you ain't gotta have no guard dog. They are your guard dog. You ain't gotta have no alarm system. Them gators is your alarm system. Let them run around free. They ain't gonna eat you. Just feed them a couple chickens once in a while. They'll be all right. That's how you do it out in Gator Country. Anyway, my name's Zed. You can call me Cousin Zed. You can call me Redneck Zed. You can call me whatever you want. I'm out of here. I got things to do. Until next time, I'll see you later. This been Cousin Redneck Zed. Redneck Cousin Zed, however you want to see it. And by the way, don't forget to pick up yourself a t-shirt. Use that PayPal, use that Patreon. That's a good thing. Maybe you might even want to buy one of Scotty's books. Leave a thumbs up and get yourself subscribed. I'm out of here. Y'all come back now.